Good evening, everybody. Well, I just heard some very interesting news and thought that I would bring it to you real quickly. Shelley Zimmerman has filed for divorce from the infamous George Zimmerman. That's right, Shelley Zimmerman has filed for divorce. She has said that there has been a big strain on their marriage, even before the trial, but the trial certainly put a strain on their marriage. And I believe, though, before the trial, that she was living with her dad. So they had probably been separated, which meant they had some marital issues before the case with Trayvon Martin came along. So I'm sure, that didn't help matters. But you always saw Shelley by George's side during his trial. And she had a hearing of her own. She was charged with perjury. If you will remember, she lied to the court about their finances when the judge was setting bail for George Zimmerman. And so they charged her with perjury for that. When she did go for her hearing, she was placed on 1-year probation and has to do 100 hours community service. She did say she felt very alone when she went to her hearing because George Zimmerman was not with her. He did not go to her perjury hearing, and I think that's sad because even though they're separated, even though they're filing for divorce, even though they had marital problems before the trial, she was always there by his side. And after all, she did perjure herself to lie about their finances for him to help him out. So I believe he should have been there for just moral support, if nothing else. Moral support, just to be by her side. She said there was a lot of stress in their marriage during the trial because they had to live with security guards. They had to go into hiding, and at one time they were living in a camping trailer in the mountains, and she was afraid that somebody was going to find them and that they were going to be out there all alone and that it was going to be horrific. And so I believe that, some people are going to take this to mean, oh, she finally figured out that he's guilty. No, she still... even though their marriage is falling apart, she's filed for divorce, she still wholeheartedly says that she stands by him 100% in his not guilty. When they found him not guilty, she doesn't believe he's guilty of any wrongdoing. So, but I believe that a lot of stress will be eased from Shelley Zimmerman because she, down the road, won't have to stay in hiding or out of the public eye like George Zimmerman will. She'll move on with her life, possibly remarry, gain a different last name, and have children. It'd be very hard to have children with George Zimmerman because you would always be looking over your shoulder wondering if somebody is going to retaliate and sort of take revenge out on you through your child. And that would be something that I would be afraid of if I was in her shoes. So certainly, if she is to move on from George Zimmerman, she can possibly build a new life. With George Zimmerman, that's going to be kind of hard to do. So I wish Shelley Zimmerman nothing but the best. And until next time, bye-bye.